Welcome, everyone, to Off the Cuff. I'm Adam Banks. Thank you for listening. It is a cold day in Lexington. So much snow.
Miserable.
It's miserable. Nellie is with me. Nellie, what's up?
Hey, Adam. Hey, everybody.
You doing okay?
Yeah.
You got...
Just about to go nuts, though, sitting in this house and all this damn snow and more coming, 20 below zero wind chill, hell far.
Well, at least I got you out and into the studio. So
yeah.
At least I could get you out of the house just enough time to come in here and do this. We were talking before we came on the air, and I wanted to just carry the conversation over to the podcast. It's just talking about good old-fashioned whoopings when you was a kid. Do you think that parents that whip their kids today, do you think that they are looked upon as abusive?
Yes.
Why?
Because they are. You can't do nothing to a kid no more.
Why?
Because it gets law. They'll put you in jail, take your kids.
Yeah, but do you think in the private of their own home, do you think it's okay for
Well, I think it's okay.
Period, in public, you think it's okay, right?
Yeah.
I agree. I think
kids today have no respect.
I think whoopings need to still happen to kids. I don't think grounding a kid is it sucks to be grounded. It sucks to be grounded really bad, but it sucks to be whipped. I think whipping earns respect. I really do.
I understand that parents feel like their kids need a phone and stuff because of the craziness that goes on out there today.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
A phone.
It's hard.
Are you saying a phone?
A cell phone.
What brought that up? A cell phone?
I'm just thinking about they just get so much that we never.
Well,
it's
a different time. It's a different time.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's different. Like cell phone, it's so crazy out there today, and we have this technology. Like, why not give them a phone if they're gonna? Well, first of all, your kids should be nowhere to where they'd have to use a phone at a young age. You know what I mean? Without you.
But this is true. This is true. But I mean, shit, Adam, kids get taken out of their own damn yards.
Yeah.
Broad daylight. I mean, it's crazy.
It really is. That would probably be the most frightening thing that could ever happen to you if your child got stolen.
I remember I've seen on TV. She was a beautiful little 5-year-old girl. Beautiful.
Yeah.
And that man took her right in front of her house, and another little girl was there and scared her to death. The mother was standing in the door and seen it.
Wow. So.
And they found her positioned provocatively.
This little girl.
Yes. Dead, raped. And then he posed her.
Oh, that's too much. Oh my gosh.
I mean, that's what kind of sickness is out there.
Well, that man will burn in hell for that.
Oh, yeah.
He will. I mean, there's a hot place in hell for that man.
I think he got caught.
Did he?
I think he got caught.
Who was it?
He was a Mexican.
A Mexican.
It was a Mexican, is all I can remember. But that little girl had hair down to here, and it was nothing but curl. Little, not ringlets, but...
That's so sad.
She was gorgeous.
That's so sad. But, there should be some type of chip, maybe. Like, do you think there should be, like, a chip that's maybe attached onto your child's foot, maybe? Like, imprinted under their skin? Do you think there should be anything like that? Like a chip?
Wouldn't hurt to do it when they were born.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Something like that. Implant a chip.
As long as it wouldn't hurt them.
Right. Like, if there was no complications, you could put a little chip in their foot. You could always know where they're at. Is that an invasion of privacy?
Anywhere. I mean...
Should it be taken out, though? Can you get it taken out when you're, like, 18?
Still not bad, because people kidnap...
Yeah, but people would always know where you're at. Like, if you had the other end of the chip, like the remote that tells you where you're at, like, if you had that...
do you feel like you're going to be somewhere you'll be embarrassed?
Well, no, but, like, I don't want people knowing where I'm at all the time. It's nobody's business. And sometimes I want to get away and go somewhere. I don't want nobody to know.
Well, maybe there's a way to, just leave it with just one person.
No, I think it should. No, I don't think it should.
I think one person should always know where you are.
Basically,
Adam, if something was to happen.
Do you really think so?
Oh yeah.
Wow, I always sometimes leave and don't tell people where I'm at.
That's why I'm bad about asking you where you're going.
Yeah.
There was a BMW got hit on TV one day, and it scared the shit out of me. But they knew the names of these people, so it was good.
Yeah.
But I worry about you when you're out here, especially when you drive back and forth Cincinnati. That kills me.
Yeah, well, there's some...
Can you imagine that if you had to do that now?
I wouldn't do it.
I don't blame you.
I wouldn't do it. It's,
But they didn't get what we got.
Cincinnati?
Uh-uh.
No.
We were hit the hardest.
Lexington got hit pretty hard. Not hard. Eastern Kentucky got hit the hardest in the state. Where I'm from, Southeast Kentucky. But this Lexington here, where we're at, it got hit hard. I haven't been to school to work.
The whole middle of the state got hit.
2 days. 2 days. We've got 2 snow days. Don't know if there's going to be school tomorrow.
Or even the rest of the week.
Do you think there'll be school tomorrow?
If they go for one day, because it's supposed to get so cold.
Maybe like a 2-hour delay, possibly?
No. Those kids, I don't care what delay they do, they cannot stand out at a bus stop in 20 degree below weather. You'd get frostbite at them.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. They shouldn't have it. It's ridiculous. It's the temperatures.
I mean, not everybody gets to take into school.
The temperatures are just going to be too cold.
Right.
It's just going to be too cold.
Mm-hmm.
It's just.
It's bad enough to have to go out to your car, start it, and go back in the house to breathe that cold air that long.
Well, you shouldn't be out on the roads unless you absolutely have to get something.
And you need to wear something over your face.
What is some absolute necessities that you think would require you to have to leave the house? What are some of the things that would make you want to, that you feel like would be a necessity
food,
where you would have to leave?
especially if you got
Okay,
kids.
food, like absolutely no food. Okay, I agree. Food, that's one. What would be another one?
If somebody got hurt.
If somebody got hurt, okay. Is it something though that you could fix?
No. They have to be taken to the hospital.
Okay.
Or they're sick.
Medical care.
One of the two, or both.
Okay, and what's another reason? Would that be it? Food and medical reasons, I think, is the only reason why you should leave.
Yeah, if it's your family or somebody you love,
Yeah.
you gotta go see about them.
Yeah, absolutely.
Or take them, or whatever needs to be done.
This weather, it's really been crazy.
It's awful. I hate it. I hate it.
It really is. But back on the conversations of whoopings, do you think that we should still give them?
Yeah.
I agree. Children.
Kids don't get punished. They don't have a clue what it's like to be to work for something.
And I'm not talking about beat.
No,
beat.
there's a difference.
There's a difference in whipping and giving a good old fashioned whooping.
If you whip a kid with your hand on their butt, that's enough. You don't need a belt. You don't need a paddle. You don't need all that crap.
Right. Yeah. So it's
a couple swats on the butt ain't gonna hurt nobody.
Right. No, it really ain't. Again, people are so sensitive with it. Like, I've seen some of the most loved children get whoopings, and they still love their parents, and their parents still love them, and they're the most well behaved, and just the most and they grow up to be such
who gets
good
whippings?
and they grow up to be such good people. Who?
You know who?
Who? I really don't. Oh yeah. People that we know people that get whoopings, and
so does Keith.
Yeah, they're just real people. And there you go, ladies and gentlemen.
I don't want to say they're minors.
Well, they are, but you still said their name over the mic.
I didn't say it out loud. You'll have to mic it out.
Mic
it out.
Mic it out. So, there's just been a lot of that. The Oscars are Sunday.
I can't wait.
Yeah, Neil Patrick Harris is hosting. What do you think of him?
Oh, he's all right. I like him.
I think Ellen DeGeneres should do it every year.
Well, she did okay. I mean, she wasn't all that.
She was good. I thought she was great. I thought she was great. You
right.
want Fallon to host it, don't you?
Yeah.
He would be a great host.
He would be awesome.
He's going to host it.
I'd like to see him and his buddy.
I tell you what. Who's his buddy?
What's his name?
Justin Timberlake.
Yeah.
That'd be really good.
That would be so funny.
That would be.
They would have a ball.
That would be a good match.
Oh yeah.
I tell you what. I'm gonna make a prediction here. Okay. It is right now. It is February the 17th, 18th. Is it the 18th?
Yeah.
It's February the 18th, 2015. The Oscars are this Sunday. So I predict that next year at the Oscars, Jimmy Fallon will be the host.
Ooh. I think they are to be. I think him and Timberlake should be.
That
If he has to have somebody else. And if he can't do it by himself, or they rather it be a couple of people.
He'll have skits where he'll involve his friends.
Yeah. He's so crazy. I love him.
Yeah, he comes up with something creative. Does he come up with all these ideas himself?
Probably because he's crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, he has writers and stuff, but I bet he comes up with a lot of crap on his own.
Yeah, and they just go out there and they say, Jimmy, this is what we got for you tonight. We got...
And he makes up stuff as he goes.
As he goes.
Him and that damn crazy guy that's with him.
Well, what about...
And he does weird shit sometimes.
What
It's
about
funny.
the thank you letters? I love those.
Did you?
The thank you notes.
And I like hashtags. Hashtags.
And the ooh when the
Oh, ew. No, it's ew. Ew.
he dresses up as that girl. He's like, okay. It's awful. I would love to have a character to
go with him.
I would love to go on there and just have like a character with him.
We got to fix you up. We got to take care of that.
Yeah, how?
We got to get you a wig and all kinds of shit.
Yeah, but nobody can see it on the radio.
Well, we might be invited somewhere to wear it.
I ain't gonna wear it nowhere. Like, where would I wear that? Dressed up in a wig?
On a stage like Fallon does.
Oh, I thought you meant like out in public to a
Oh,
party.
no.
Take me out to a party.
I'm here to pick up the ladies.
Yeah. Oh, gosh. Just act like a big butch.
That was a moment.
Should I be a lesbian for Halloween? I'd wear one of those.
No.
I'd wear like a short wig, and I'd wear something really lesbo-ish. And I would wear like a tank top.
You can get a bunch of calls about that one.
With some like khaki shorts, and just fold them up there. And
You think that's what Ellen looks like?
and just wear like a gym whistle. And just be a big lesbo. And just be like, you go with me, honey.
Going to the gym.
And do I think who? What?
I said, you think Ellen dresses like
Do
that?
I think Ellen dresses like that? And no, I don't think Ellen dresses like that. Yeah, but the weather's crazy. It's, the snow has really taken over, Lexington. And they say this is the biggest snowstorm in the central eastern Kentucky area since 2008. I'm sorry, since 1998. So that's a while back, folks. That's a while back, and it's unbelievable. It's paralyzed this town for a little bit, and the snow has just been absolutely crazy. But Nellie has left me in the studio. That's why I've been rambling on about the weather. She has left me to go, I guess, use the restroom. That's what she does. She just leaves. Ladies and gentlemen, it's about time to wrap up this episode of Off the Cuff. I want to thank you for listening. It's always so much fun doing the show. Big things happening. And ladies and gentlemen, I just want to mention that if Matt Jones of Kentucky Sports Radio doesn't come on the show this next episode, I apologize. He was supposed to be on Off the Cuff, and he agreed via Twitter that he would do the show. And, I said we'd be in touch to make a date. So I started getting the word out there that he was going to be on the show, and he just never really did return my messages to hook up a final date. So I don't know. I apologize for jumping the gun, I guess, with Matt coming on the show. He probably, I guess, had better things to do, but oh well, what can you do? This show will go on without Matt Jones, I assure you. And we're going to have great guests and do some great things. But ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you for listening. It's been Adam Banks with Off the Cuff. We'll see you in the next episode.